The girl is trapped in a dark room. The power in her body is in full swing. She's about to break free from the shackles, but just as she was about to break free, several men suddenly broke in. They transferred her to another room. She didn't show any sign of fear. She watched around quietly. While the soldiers at the door were not paying attention, she broke free from the shackles and escaped. After she escaped, she didn't delay for a moment. She quickly found the wolves who hadn't transformed yet. She ordered them coldly to rush to the theater right away and start an unreserved slaughter. Then, on the stage, several beasts suddenly appeared. Everyone on the stage thought it was a special surprise program, but in the next second, the host rushed out in a panic. He urged everyone to evacuate quickly. He said it would be too late if they didn't leave. The audience laughed at him, looking at the host's anxious look. It should be part of the performance effect. Some even laughed out loud. They didn't know that the real life and death crisis was coming. Then, the staff first noticed the abnormality and fled, but the audience still couldn't sit still. The host was helpless and anxious. He shouted and no one paid attention. At last, he didn't say anything. He ran to the door and shouted at the crowd. If he didn't run, he would be eaten by the monsters. As soon as the host stepped out of the door, two beasts jumped off the stage. They were as tall as 100 meters. At that time, everyone realized that something was wrong. They were so scared. The scene was in a mess for a moment, but they thought it was too late to escape. In the end, all the villagers died. They were all buried in the monster's mouth. Only the clever girl Bing Bing managed to escape, but the monster was very sensitive. It soon followed the smell. Bing Bing was angry and pretended to be a fake person. She tried to avoid the monster's hunting. At the moment, she suddenly had a bold idea. She took out the camera and pressed the shutter. She took a picture of the monster. However, the shutter sound alarmed the monster. She turned around and rushed at it. Bing Bing was curious about it. In the end, she paid the price of her life.